Completed. I'm completed BSc from Pune University. So R basic is I know already.
Okay, you have the, that's why I asked if you know R basic. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In case even if you want to repeat, there's R basic program going on 5 to 7 p.m. in.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay, sir.
So what you can do, I will share you the link so you can join that also. Anyone else here who has not done R basic program or have no knowledge of R or first time here? Other participants, I need your camera to be on. Who is this admin participant name called admin? Please rename yourself with the registered email or name. Admin with the name of admin. I need your camera to be on and your name to be renamed as the name of your registered name. Otherwise, we have to keep you in the waiting. Jyoti, okay, it's a Jyoti. Okay, Jyoti, can you start your camera if you don't have internet issue? R. Vijay Anand ji, Sanjeevni Shinde ji, Glenn, okay, Vijay S. Konkne, can you switch on your camera also? Naushad
No,
Alam.
sir. No, no, sir. Here network is very low.
Okay, very poor network. Okay, okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. But make sure that we have a rule. Whenever you log in with the camera on, right? So tomorrow buy a good network bandwidth.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay,
All
sir.
right.
Okay, sir.
So that we don't have any problem in the network.
Okay, sir. Okay.
What about other participants whose camera is off? Okay, Afshan Sarin's camera is on. Okay, Ruth's camera is on. Yes. Looks like my instruction is not clear to all. I repeat again, those who didn't understand, I need the camera of all the participants to be on whenever you log in for the program. Okay. This is rule, you know, that most of you are already old participants, so you know that whenever you log in with your camera on, so that we have authentication process done. And later on, you can switch off your camera, right? Once the program start, you can switch off your camera because you need proper bandwidth. So that time you can switch off. Other participants, please switch on your camera. Otherwise, what we will do, we will be keep you in the waiting room. Okay, so R2 program, this R2 workshop will be for 10 days, as you all know that this workshop will start today and will end next week, Friday, right? So 5 days a week program. In case there is a holidays come or some here there, then the program may end on Saturday or Sunday. That will be discussed, in prior. Dr. Parmar will share with you the details that when there is a class extension or some holidays. Till now, we don't have any information that we're gonna have a gap because this workshop will be finished before Christmas. So those who will be enjoying Christmas, we will be have this workshop done before. All right. Apart from that, once again, I'm asking if I am not clear that if any one of you here who has not done the workshop R in past or have no knowledge of R in past.
I don't have any relation.
Yes, Ruth, can you just speak loudly? You said something.
I have no knowledge in
Okay, your first time in this workshop. Okay,
yes.
Ruth, so what I recommend to you, you can join our R basic program. Our basic program is already going on. Today it started, so you have not missed the things. I will share you the recording of today's session, so you can just have knowledge what is R is all about. And tomorrow you join R basic program, right? And for the R intermediate or R advanced program, it will be very easy for you to understand. right? That this is our recommendation.
Excuse me, I have one question for you,
Yes,
if you won't mind.
yes,
I'm Dr. Noshad. I have done our courses from Delhi University. There was a program for 2 weeks.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I did that program from there. I did quite well in that because they took some.
Okay, okay, then no problem, no
I
problem.
have some exposure to R.
Okay,
Basically, I have joined this course related to doing some analysis of R in finance, like time series analysis and all. So,
mm-hmm.
will you be imparting any type of training in doing analysis of R with time series data, or there are different tests which are there?
Yes,
So it
yes, it
will be
will be,
helpful to me. Otherwise,
it will be there.
I'm not interested in joining data science or what. I'm just joining the course just to improve my research.
Yes, 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 Dr. Nashad. See
Yeah.
what all the course curriculum will be shared with you. Dr. Parmal will share with you in a few minutes when he
Yes.
will join. So what are the things we'll cover in this program? In case if you think that that is also basic for you, you can join our R3 program, which is more advanced program,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So that is if you have my main concern is that when you join you have some basic knowledge of R, because
Yeah,
most
that I have.
people
I
have
have
done the
exposure.
foundation program, that's why I asked.
Yeah.
So I have a recommendation for Ruth that you can join R foundation. I will share you the details, Ruth. uh, you can just that mail us, and on the you have our email ID.
Yes, I do.
Yes, it's info@the cypheranalytica.com or cypheranalytica@gmail.com. So you can join today. See that if you are recommended. I mean that I'm fan of Dr. Parmar teaching, so anybody can accommodate in his way. But still, it was recommendation. See that if you can accommodate, continue. If not, then join our basic program and then continue. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else
Sir,
has the same concern?
excuse me. Sir, excuse me.
Any other participant? Yes, yes. Apshan. Yes,
Sir,
Apshan.
excuse me. Sir, please
Yes.
offer R3 advance. Yes, sir. Sir, please offer R3 advance after the ending of this R2.
R3 most probably will
Don't
start
start it in
next week.
parallel.
Yes, R3 we will start next week. So we'll let you know the new timetable for that.
Yes,
R3
sir.
we are planning.
When?
As lecture today as well.
Okay, sir. Sir.
Yes. So
Okay.
R3 will be coming up with the R3 workshop next week. So we'll share you the timetable for that also. All right. Okay. Uh, so Dr. Parmar sir, you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, sir. So just big hand for Dr. Parmar, all of you. Thank
Thanks.
you very much, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
We have a
Thanks,
few
Mukesh ji.
participants here, sir,
Okay.
that may be new to the course, and
Okay.
also somebody, Dr. Noshad, has done our program, and Koken
Okay.
is also done our. So they will try to accommodate. See
Okay.
that if they can. Otherwise, they can join in the advanced workshop also, or maybe the foundation workshop. Over to you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thanks, Mukesh ji. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Dr. Nosad. As I listened that you want to learn about the time series analysis in R, you want to concentrate on the time series analysis with R, no? Yes. And please unmute yourself, Dr. Nosad.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes.
Basically, my area of research is time series data and on panel
Okay.
data.
Okay.
So I used to do this on Stata and eViews. Now I
Okay.
want to switch to R.
Okay.
Now, if you are offering anything like that, then it will be handy for me. Otherwise, um, I will
Okay.
look for some other sources from where I can learn,
Okay.
because I've got
So,
good books. Yeah.
there are good books. I know that the we have in the R4 the R4 we have one workshop
Yeah.
of 10 days where we apply the time series analysis and the decision tree. There's some other algorithm we cover over there. The time series analysis, we use the exponential smoothing model and the ARIMA also, auto regression integrated moving average,
Yeah, yeah.
through which we use this time series analysis.
In
And
R4.
R4 it will be.
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. So
So,
in this,
it will be better for me if I join R4, huh?
you could join the R4 directly if you have the knowledge of the R syntax and the basics. There is
No,
no need.
basic I know, but as far as the coding and other thing is concerned, that I don't know, but I copy from Google, look here and there, and I get it. That's not an issue.
Okay.
But how the coding is done, that I don't want to learn also, because my concern is not to get into data science, just to do research.
Okay.
How I can get my paper published. That's my concern.
Okay.
I don't want to go so deep into it.
Okay. In the R2, we'll cover the data visualization first.
Yeah.
How to visualize the data with R.
Yes,
So, and then we cover the data preparation. Before doing the analysis, how to prepare the data, how to group by the data. Sometimes we require the group of some data with some sort of the categories and particular variable. And there is a different form of transformation of the data, how to transform the data. So these are the few basics which we learn in the R.
Yeah.
And after data preparation, we start the inferential analysis.
Yes,
In the inferential analysis, we cover the parametric and non-parametric both sort of test, factor analysis, and the reliability of the data. And
Yes.
these all we cover over there. And all the t-test, g-test, and the chi-square test, and the Duncan test, Wilcox test. Every sort of test we cover over there.
Yes.
Which sort of data, what test we have to apply. So we cover these all things here in this workshop, 10 days workshop. So this workshop is 5 days a week,
Yeah.
Monday to Friday, and the next week also Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
So if you want to attend, you could attend this, no problem. Because
It will be better for me, because see, I've got many other, assignment.
Okay.
We have got many work, so it will be better for me that I'll focus on what I need.
Okay.
Because it will be draining my energy, because
Yes.
we have got many works beside teaching, research, so I have to do many other works also.
We
That will be
always, the
left back.
professors have lots of work. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Professor.
Yes,
Doctor, I'll be happy to join your R4 when you will be doing.
Okay. We'll
Okay, sir.
inform you. Please, you just like our Facebook page, and there you will get the all information. Or you have emailed
The
us, so
Facebook
we will
is-
get the mail also.
I've received an email through email I have joined. Okay, sir. Thanks
You
a
will
lot,
receive
sir.
them.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Bye,
doctor.
sir.
Okay, bye. Now,
Evening.
yes, Ronin.
Yeah, I am from the Philippines.
Okay, nice.
So as far as I know, there is an application that we may able to use for our programming, right?
Okay.
Yes, my question is that are you going to provide us the applications?
What I could not understand what you are telling. Please, pardon, please.
When we are doing our programming, there
Yes.
is an application or compiler that we may able to run this.
Okay.
Do we have any website so for us to use to run this program?
Okay. So online you could also run this R program, or you could install the R programming and then install R Studio. Okay, in the R
Okay.
Studio you could run it
So
locally.
are you the one who will give us the applications or I need to search from the internet?
No, I will give you the link. It is free. You could download it.
Okay.
Okay, so I will give you the link here for the R programming first. First, you have to download the R programming.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I just give you that. Don't worry. Just a moment. Akshay has written there the link.
Thank you. I'm now downloading the application.
Or you could follow this also. This is the same link, but uh, r dot cran then cran dot.
Okay, thank you.
Cron.r project, sorry, that is a
Yes,
the
sir.
wrong one. That is the different. It is written the cron.r project.org. Okay. If you have the Windows, you follow this. Otherwise, you will get the some other. And then the R Studio you have to download. After installing it, you download the R Studio. Okay. So it will automatically integrate
Yes,
with
sir.
the R
Thank you.
programming. Okay. So front
Okay, thank you. Yes,
we
sir.
run the R Studio, and the backend the R programming works behind it. Okay. So let me share. You have already read the curriculum in the form, in the Google form, what we are going to cover here. So here is good evening, sir, Dr. Legasetti ji. Good evening to you. And let's continue the session with the data visualization, which is our first part. So once more, I would like to share you the curriculum of this course curriculum of R intermediate. So I will share it with you. So we are going to cover today the data visualization with R, and let me share my screen with you first. So I hope you are all getting my screen, and I just show you the first. You see the PPT. I think my screen is visible in your window. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. And we continue with this. And the data visualization, first we see why it is required. This visualization, what is the importance of this? So first I hide the video panel, so I will get the more space here. So what is, why visualize data? We see first.
Sir,
So
please minimize this video window from my screen.
okay, you are not getting it properly.
No, no, sir. Actually, this video panel, please minimize it.
Video panel I have minimized now already.
Okay, sir. Yes, now it will be.
I have hide the video panel.
Yes, sir.
I have hide the video panel. So I think my this all is on your screen now. My PPT cover the whole screen or not? Are you getting this PPT?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So why will you do the visualization of data? So is another way to summarizing the data. It means that suppose we have a in this group we have few males and few females, and we see the average age of male and the female. We could show in this way the mean age of the male in this group in this workshop and the mean age of the female. So this is the visualization like that. So we are summarizing the data. Okay. And through the histogram we see the age range, how many are there in the which age range is the class interval of the age. So this is the binding, and we could see the what is the pattern of the age in this workshop. So these are all basically the summarizing the data. Many times simple numeric summaries are not enough. For the example, while finding patterns in the data, like the histogram we use. Images captures imagination of audience better than dry numbers in many cases. So these all things we already know uh, about these all reasons. And then I explain you the popular visualizations I will show you. So this is the first is the histogram you will see. In the histogram on the y-axis and default the frequency, and the x-axis we take the variable whatever we have, the numeric variable we take always. So this is a histogram we use for the numeric variable. And the second figure you see there is a bar plot. In the bar plot generally we take the percentage, but here intentionally I have take the count, so I could explain you don't take the count here, you take the percentage, so it would be better. This is not right, we should have the percent here, okay, in the bar plot. So bar plot we have the categorical data, and we see the percentage wise how many percent are there, and this, that is the thing. But in the histogram it is default the frequency, we could not take the percentage here. And then I explain you some more figures why we use and where we use it, and I think most of you already know it. But the box plot provides us the distribution and how the distribution is of the data is. So it will give us the minimum value, what is the minimum value, what is the maximum value, or this is the first quartile, this is the third quartile, and this one is the median. So it will give us these data points. Like, so it is the, on the y-axis we get here the continuous variable, and vice versa we could take also. And the x-axis I am taking a variable which is having the two categories, m factor m, that is the automatic and the manual gear transmission of the car, it is showing. So you see there is some overlapping here in the mileage of both the cars, manual and automatic gears. So it shows us that thing. And we also see that the mileage of manual vehicles is more than the automatic vehicles, or we know that then the scooter and the motorcycle you see in the bike. So generally the scooter provides us the mileage of 35 to 50 kilometer per liter. Okay, but if you see the mileage of bike, the family bike I am talking about, I'm not talking about the sports bike. So family bike you will get the 80 to 100 kilometer per liter, because there is in the bike there is the manual gears we use, and the scooty you see there is automatic gear. So automatic gear give us the small lower mileage than uh, manual gear vehicles. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this sort of data, whenever we want the distribution from where it we want to know about the distribution, then we use the box plot. There is a violin plot also. In the violin plot, what happens wherever there is the high width, the belly is high, you know. So then there is a more vehicles are here at this between this mileage, uh, 15 to 18 or whatever. There is a more vehicles are here. Okay, there is few vehicles. So as per the frequency, it increase or decrease the width. Got it? In the box plot, there is a no, no, the width is not relevant to the data. This width is not relevant to the data in the box plot. But in the violin plot, the width is important. It is also giving us the minimum value and the maximum value only. It is not giving us the median and the first quartile and the third quartile, but it give us some idea about the frequency distribution, how many are there. Similarly, you will see here is the high, up to here you will see. Okay, so this is the just like a mixture of box and the histogram, box plot and the histogram. So histogram you see the frequency. So here it is also mentioned some characteristics of the histogram and some characteristics of the that is our box plot. So this is called a violin plot. Now I clear it first. So this is the point plot. Okay, so it is also like our violin or the box plot. Here is a minimum value and here is a maximum value. So here you see some points are overlapped to each other. So sometimes we use the jitter plots. So I will just create this. I have included the jitter plus the point plot. So this is double times the frequency is 2 times here. It should not be there in the jitter plot. Okay. So what the actually jitter plot do, I will show you. Just a moment. Give me a second. So I will just show you. So this is a jitter plot. It is showing us the overlapped points it separated here. What do you see? These two are on the same mileage. These two is the same mileage. Got it? These two is the same mileage. Any doubt here now? Yes. This is the same mileage. Any doubt here?
Yes, sir. Sir, why these points are not on the vertical line? I mean, 0 or 1 vertical line.
Because
Why they are scattered?
okay. I will tell you that thing. I mm, just a moment. Where is that jitter? G. I'll just copy this. Then I paste here. Look at in this for two. Look at this. Here it is a point.
Yes, sir.
As you are asking.
Yes, sir.
Now the some points are overlapped to each other.
Okay.
And some mileages. We don't know how many are there.
Yes, sir.
They are
Okay.
overlapping to each other. So why I have used the jitter function instead of point.
Okay.
So when I use the jitter function, so you spread the point
Okay, right.
randomly.
Yes.
But height is the same. The width is not matter here.
Yes, sir. Yes, got it.
Got it?
Yes.
So here we have the 2 points. So they have spreaded here, these two.
Yes, sir.
Randomly, and height would be same. Height will
Yes.
not change.
Yes, sir.
Height is same. You see this height is this same. Okay. Before this line, you will say this is here. Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
here are the 2 points you see. So it is spreaded. Okay.
Yes, sir. So, sir,
This is the jitter.
yes, sir. So this graph means on right hand side, this graph is called jitter graph, and sir, this and left hand side, this graph is called point graph.
Point graph.
Okay.
So it is, this is an idea how the frequency is distributed.
Okay.
Getting it through the
Yes,
jitter
sir.
plot.
Yes.
But
sir.
here we could not get that idea.
Yes, sir.
Because this is a small data, the 32 observations are there in this data set. But if you have the more observations like 500,000, 10,000 observations, then you could not see how many points are there.
Yes. Sir.
And it is, they are overlapped to each other. So you will see only the few points. But when you make the jitter, then you get so many points over here. So you could easily judge how the frequency is distributed on the which mileage there are more vehicles.
Right. Right.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the few graphs we could create on a R, or in the Python also we could create this sort of plot. So next we see here you see the scatter plot. Now in the scatter plot we should have both variable numeric, mostly the continuous variable, like the weight of the vehicle and the mileage of the vehicle. As the weight is increasing, mileage will decrease or not?
Yes, sir.
The mileage of truck would be lower than the mileage of car. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So that is as the weight will increase of the any car. If there is a small car like the Maruti 800, so we will get the higher mileage.
Yes,
and
sir.
if we have the SUV, then we will get the low mileage.
Yes, sir.
So that is the thing here. It is the negative correlation between
Negative
weight and
correlation.
mileage. We could join this with the point line graph. It is a line graph of this.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
This graph I am getting here, joining the line. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And there is a line and point both I could use.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I am making a smooth graph. So a smooth curve. So it is the predictive. It is, behind there is a formula, non-linear regression model we are using. So this blue curve is a predictive curve. It is giving us the prediction. If we have a weight of the 4,000 pounds, then the mileage should be like this at this point, blue line. But we have the confidence level at 95% confidence. It may vary from here to here. Got it?
Yes, sir.
That is the class interval we are also getting here. So we could.
What is the meaning of 95% confidence interval?
This is the 95%. It means the out of 100.
Means I'm 95% sure that the point will lie between these two values.
Then these two, between these.
Okay.
Only the 5% chances would be out of this.
Okay.
Got it? So that is the thing we are getting. So in this way, you could make this sort of graphs because in the ggplot too, there are two concepts in the R for the visualization. One is the R basic. The basic commands we could use for making the graphs. And the second is the ggplot2, which is the library we use here. It is a package.
Yes, sir.
Everything is free in R. So these graphs are by the ggplot2 package. Okay. So it gives us the very good graphs, very pretty graphs, and so many options are there. So it's very easy to make a graph with the ggplot.
Yes, sir.
So we apply both things. We will learn both the R basic and the ggplot2. We will learn with both. And there is some polar world graphs. I will explain you. The polar world graphs are the pie chart and some other sort of the circular plot we make here. Whenever we make this polar world graph, we have to make a bar plot. Then we convert that bar plot in this polar world. So here you see it is on this direction. If from upward direction, if you go, we are going in this way. So it is the 0 to 1. We are getting IF is the clarity of the diamond. So it is only up to here. This is the amount, the 5,000 frequency, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50 some thousands are 50,000, 58, 59,000 something. We have the observations. So it is showing us there in this way. So this is a way to explain the things, and through the visualization, we could use the statistics also. How many are these? How many are these? How many are these? The percentage we could write inside that. That is a different task. So we'll do
This
that
is,
also.
sir, this is different from pie chart, right?
No, it is a pie chart, but a different way.
The cumulative frequency.
Cumulative frequency we are getting.
Yes,
here.
sir. Okay.
We could use the statistics also inside that in a percentage format.
Yes, sir. Percentage format plus cumulative.
Yeah. So you could use that, but I will explain you later when we learn these all things.
Okay.
In the practical way. There is some other polar world graph you see. Here how do we interpret this? The width of all you see is the same. This width is same. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And this we say the arc length is different.
Yes, sir.
The length of arc is different. So I will just show you that how do we interpret this. So you see, if I have to interpret, I will draw a line here. It is near about 5,000. Got it? If I draw a line here, so I will get it is less than 2,500. Is near about 2,000. Getting it? It is near about
Yes,
7,000. Oh no, the 2,500 and the 5,000 is there. So it is 3,700 something. It is near about 8,000. Got it? So in this way, we could find where it is lying. Okay. This we will take out upper side, no, always. So we get here, like in this way. Here we get this way. Okay.
yes, sir.
So you could get this all in this way. And here you see another polar world graph. The angle is same here. Whatever the category, each angle is same. But the radius are different. You see the different radius. Okay. So if you see this having the different we are getting, and you could make a tangent of that, and then you will feel it where it is. Okay. And you make this, and then you make a tangent of that. It's very not easy to interpret. Okay. But just visualization, we could see which one area of sector is smaller than it, that is in the small quantity, which one has the highest one is a sector area. You could just judge the visualization. We are not going in the data, how much, how many, but we just see which one is higher side, which one is lower side. That's the visualization. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So this is the polar world graphs. And ways to ggplot2 is a good library, which I will explain you now in detail. So the philosophy, the ggplot means the grammar of graphics. Gg means or it's a very new thing, new grammar they have taken, very good thing here. Idea is to streamline visualization and do away with approaching each visualization separately with some popular. So we want some different sort of visualization we could create through the ggplot2, not only the some popular name. And visualization process is made of two steps in the ggplot2. One is the aesthetic mappings for geometry, and second is the overlaying geometrical layer on top of the mappings of the generate visualizations. So what is the aesthetic mapping? I will explain you. Whatever the related to data, linked with data is called the aesthetics. Okay. And overlaying geometry layers on that. First, what we do, first we create the platform, and then we put the geometries, whatever you want. We put the points, we put the histogram, we put the bar plot, whatever, the later on. First we make a platform, then we put something on that. So that is the thing. In the upcoming slides, you will better understand that thing. I will explain you one by one. So essential grammatical elements, if you see, there is a data, data set being plotted, what you want to plot, and aesthetics. Aesthetics mean on the x-axis what you want, on the y-axis what you want. Okay, from that data set. That is the aesthetics. And the geometries is what visual elements used for your data, like the line you want to draw the points only, you want to draw the line and points both. So that is the geometries. Got it? Okay.
Yes.
Then I will tell you some more. These three are the essential one, mandatory. And there is a facets plotting small multiples of the graph. And the statistics, the representation of our data to aid understanding. We want to write down the some value in the graph, the mean of that bar plot. And that is the statistics we want to write, count and whatever. Coordinates, the space on which the data will be plotted. The coordinates means you are using the Cartesian plane, you are using the polar, whatever the different sort of coordinates you want to use, you could use there. Themes are the all, yes.
So what is facets?
Facets I will explain you. Later I will show you that facet graph. Okay. So you will see the small multiples of the graphs you will see there. We divide the a single plot in a different part. Okay. As per the different dimension. And the themes are the all non-data link, the background color, what you want, and the border color, and the title color, and the font size, and the font type, whatever. They are the themes. Okay. Which are not related to data. Okay, x-axis label in which font you want to write, which color you want to write. That is the not related to data.
Yes, sir.
So that is a non-data link. Facets I will explain you. I have the graph for the facets. So here again I have written the same thing, but I have given the description. The data variables of interest on the x-axis what you are taking, the y-axis what you are taking, they are called the aesthetics. Color, fill, size, labels, alpha, shapes, line width, line type, these all. Geometry is the point, line, histogram, bar plot, box plot. Facets in the columns and rows. And I will explain you in the just, I will show you the graph later on. The binding is smoothing, descriptive, inferential, the statistics, whatever you want. Okay. And the coordinates, the Cartesian, fixed, polar, limits, whatever you want. The themes, you know that the non-data link, that is called it. And here you see how we work with this. It works on the layers. So first layer is the data. Second layer is the aesthetic, x-axis and the y-axis. Okay. So I will show you this. How does it work? So I have taken the ggplot function, and there is a data of mammals, where the body size and the brain size is given of the mammals. Aesthetic is the related to data. X is the body and the Y is the brain. Is the body size. It may be pound or something. It may be milligram and something. So it is given. So it is just the platform we have created. We have not put any geometry here. Have you put any geometry? It's just given the on x-axis what we have to take and the y-axis what we want to take. And the data is what? So these two things we have taken the data in aesthetics. Got it? This is the first syntax we write always. We make a platform, then we perform the play on this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now what we'll do? Now I am adding the geometries. So I am adding the geometries what plus geom point. Okay. So this is the point I have added. So it is giving me the scatter plot. It is like a scatter plot. So most of the animals, you know, that having the brain size and the body size under this, and the only two I know that in the mammals, if you see the hippopotamus and elephant. Okay, you see these are those. So whatever the things we are getting in this way. So this is the first this, and the add on the geometric point, you the second third layer will be work on that. Then you were talking about the asking about the facets. So I will show you these facets here. You see here I have taken the 1 2 3 4 5 6 dimensions. One is the weight of the vehicle, second is the mileage of the vehicle, third is the number of cylinders, 4 6 and 8 cylinders vehicle, and the number of gears, forward gears 3 4 and 5. Got it? And the AM is the gear transmission, automatic and manual. The red color will show the automatic transmission, gear transmission, and the green color will show you the manual transmission. Okay, 0 A for automatic, so the 0 will first come, and the M for manual, so the 1 will come later. Okay, it is a VS. VS is the type of engine. So type of engine, the V-shaped engine and the state engine. There are two type of engine, V-shaped and the state. So V-shaped engine is represented by the circle, and the state engine will be represented by the triangle. Is it clear to all? Yes.
Sir.
So you see here in this cell, the 8-cylinder vehicles having heavy weight on the right side. It is heavy weight. Weight is higher weight on the right side in the each facet. So this is the facet, the small facet we have created. So these are all the V-shaped engine. You see, these are the circle. Circle is for the V-shaped engine. And having the red, they have the automatic gear transmission. Okay, the 8-cylinder vehicles, most of the 8-cylinder vehicles are heavy weight and the low mileage. Mileage is on the y-axis. Low mileage and the heavy weight are automatic and V-shaped engine. Got it? Is there any doubt? In this way, you could interpret this. This also we could interpret the 3-cylinder, 3 gears, 3 forward gears, and the 4-cylinder vehicles having low weight and the medium mileage with automatic gear transmission and state engine, triangle, state engine. So we have the very few observations. So we are getting very few data points in the each facet. There are 32 observations. If we have the more observations, we could get the similarity in the more way. Here you see the green are too much, the red is too, there is very few, but are all triangle. Triangle means all are the state engine in the four gear and the 4-cylinder. All the engines are the state engine. Got it? And with the color you see, the most of them are manual gear transmission, and the high mileage and low weight. Okay, high mileage and low weight. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So we could interpret this in a very different way, the facets. So there is a very good, we could not create these facets in the Excel. Can we create it? Could not create in the Excel and the SPSS also. Okay, so we are using 4 5 6 dimension in one graph. Okay, Then the themes I explained you, I have not mentioned these all three things here. And the statistics, you know that the value and the coordinates, we could use the some other coordinates. I will explain you that coordinates later on. I will show you that coordinate here. Let's see. So this is the Cartesian coordinate. This is the polar coordinate I have taken there. Okay. So I have converted this coordinate. So in this way, you could transform the data. Now we see some more things. Aesthetic mapping. Aesthetic mapping, which is related to data, is a aesthetic mapping. A geometry can have need to have certain properties which we can use to display our data. Points, point size, point color, as we have used the color in the US AM and the VS. You have seen the one we have taken the shape and one we have taken the color. We could also use the one more category there for the size of the triangle and the circle. We could use that. So the size, color, shape, the points we have. In the points we have size, color, shape, position, X and Y. Okay. And the bars plot, you will see the fill, what color we feel. The color is the boundary color, and the fill is the color inside. Position on the x-axis, y-axis reserved for the frequency in the bar plot or the percentage. Choices of these geometries depend on the context of what we are trying to do. Visualizing categorical variable, we use the bar plots. The relations between two numeric variables is scatter plot or the smoothing curve. If we have the two numeric variable, we will use the scatter plot. If we have the one variable, we could use the box plot, and this also. Here I am taking the 5 dimension. And I will show you this dimension. I just make new graph. So here I have taken the cylinder. I have not converted this cylinder in a factor. Intentionally, I have not done this. If I convert this, so I will get the 4, 6, and 8. Only 3 types of cylinder are there. If I don't convert this in factor, I will get the 5 and 7 also. But this size will not be here because we have the size the 4, 6, and 8. And the mileage and the weight, same thing. It is not a facet, but it is a single graph. But having the factor M and the factor VS as we have taken over there also. One more I have taken here, the cylinder. So you see in the small low weight vehicles, we are all getting the triangle. And the most of them are green. So triangle is a manual and the green is a state engine. What it? When you go to the upper side, the weight, the higher side weight, you see. So there also you see up to the medium mileage and the medium weight vehicles mostly are triangle. These are the medium triangle 4 cylinder. It is showing the 6 cylinder. It is the 4 cylinder. This is the 6 cylinder as per the side. 6 cylinder. And this is also 6 cylinder. This. So this is the 6 cylinder up to here. This is not a 6. This is the 8 cylinder. And this is the 8 cylinder. And this we have the 8 cylinder here. Okay, these are the 6 cylinder. Behind that red is a 8 cylinder, I think. So this we could interpret in this way. You try to interpret, you could interpret it easily. Then we have a stack plot. So you could take the stack plot in this way. I have written the count, we could take the percentage here. So it is the way we could use it. The improvement of the patient, non-sum and the mark improvement of the patient and giving the treatment placebo and treated. Placebo is the pseudo treatment. The treated is the actual treatment. The actual treatment, very few people got the non-improvement. The most of the placebo were got the non-improvement because they have given the pseudo tablet. In the sum improvement, the 50% of both. The placebo is also got the 50% some improvement and the 50% got the treated some improvement. But in the marked improvement, you see the treated person got the, who has given the real medicine got the marked improvement in the major quantity, and the very few in the placebo got the marked improvement due to the psychological reason. So this is the bar plot we could use and we could interpret in this way. Interpretation is the very, very important thing. Here we are using the scatter plot matrix. So here we have the various discrete, or we have the continuous variable. So weight is a continuous variable, mileage is a continuous variable. So you see on the weight on the y-axis now, weight on the y-axis and the mileage on the x-axis. So as the mileage increases, weight decreases. Here you see on the off diagonal side, if you see on the lower triangle, it is the upper triangle and it is the lower triangle. So here is the mileage is on the y-axis and the weight is on the x-axis. So it is the similar graph as we have prepared earlier. As the weight is increasing, mileage is decreasing. It is just the transpose of this. So got it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So similarly, if you weight and the displacement, if you see the displacement on the x-axis and the weight on the y-axis, as the displacement increases, weight also increases. When the vehicle's weight is increases, the displacement of the piston will increase. Piston size will increase. Okay. The mileage and displacement, if you see, as the displacement increases, the mileage decreases, because the piston size increases, the more petrol will feed inside the piston and it will burn the more petrol or the diesel, whatever the gasoline we use, and it will give us the low mileage. Okay. Similarly, if you see the mileage and the number of cylinders, so you see the number of cylinder is 4. So it is the high mileage. And if it is 6, then it is a medium mileage. Then it is 8 cylinder, the low mileage. Got it? Understand? So in this way, we could interpret this scatter matrix. And there is a multiple combined plot we could make for the scatter plot for the weight and the mileage we have made, weight and the mileage we have created here. Then the weight versus displacement we have created here. Then the histogram of the weight and the box plot of the weight we have created here. So we could make a multiple graph. We could combine the multiple plot in one. Okay, the different sort of plots we could combine. Then one more thing, that is the creating a figure arrangement with fine control. It is the fine control. So it is the miles per gallon I have taken and the car weight I have taken on the x-axis and the miles per gallon on the y-axis. The weight increases, the mileage decreases. And here this box plot is related to the miles per gallon. It is the minimum mileage, it is the maximum mileage, it is the median, it is the third quartile, it is the first quartile. Here the car weight is here. There are the two outliers are there. Okay, so it is, I am combining this, creating a figure arrangement along with this. So it is also a type of graph we could create. We could show two things, the scatter plot and the box plot together. Okay, along the axis. And then non-data mappings. Each geometry has a properties which may or may not be mapped to data. Like sometimes we don't like the size, we want size by ourselves, and color of the points can be fixed to a certain value rather than mapped to data. And sometimes you want the blue color in the first and the red color in the second. So that is not related to that data V and S. Okay. We want to feel by ourselves. Visualization in general can have properties which need not be necessarily mapped to data. Axis labels is not required. It is not being mapped by the data. We could not map it with data. Legends, titles, coordinate types, it is not mapped with data. And the building a visualization and okay, Glenn, I will just starting that. Code for plotting the scatter and the box plot at the same time, which was shown in the previous slide. Okay. It's fun. I will show you this all. Don't worry. I will show we will do this all in the practical. Okay. So if geometry has a properties, okay, I have explained this. Now we go to this building a visualization and aesthetic inheritance. Aesthetic inheritance, what does it mean? The first ggplot2 you are writing the aesthetic weight x on the weight and the y on the mileage, and whatever the geometry you will take, whatever the further syntax you will add on that, at the first ggplot in the property will be inherit in all the plots. Inherit in all the plots. I will show you that thing. You could better understand. Are you getting this graph? I will zoom it. I am making a weight and the mileage scatter plot along with the VNS. So these are the red is the what V-shaped engines. Okay. And the green are the engines having is state engine. Got it? So this I have taken in this ggplot, the basic platform function. I have taken this color, and it automatically followed by the point inheritance. If I add one more geom line, and I run this, you will see I am getting also in line. Look at this. If I use the geom smooth later on, so I am getting in this way. So I am getting two smooth curve, one green and one red. But I want the one smooth curve for both and the one line, one color line for all the data points. I want only the data points should be of different color. This point should be of the different color as per the VS, but I don't want the line should be of the two color or the smooth should be of the two color. Are you getting it? Because the aesthetic, the color I have written in ggplot in the basic platform syntax. So what I will do, I want only this color in the points. I don't want to followed by the curve or the line. So what I will do, whenever you write any syntax, any in this syntax, ggplot2 syntax, this is the basic syntax, or we could say the mother syntax or whatever. It will followed by all the syntax, all the layers what we are adding on. Okay. So it has been taken by the point also, taken by the line also, and the taken by the smooth also, this color. Okay, if I remove this color from here and I use only in point, so it will not inherent to the other further whatever you are taking. The only from the ggplot2 will be inherent in all the succeeding command, whatever you are adding on that geom function, what you are adding there. But if you are putting in a particular one geom, then it will not be followed by other geom. Got it? So if I run this again, just a moment. Okay, I got it. I have to add the aesthetic here. Okay. Without aesthetic, if I write, it will not take that because we are getting from the data. So the data link. So we have to write in the aesthetic here. And I run this. Look at this now. In the geom point, I have put that aesthetic about the color. So you see, the color of the points are different only as per the VS. But the line is the same color in the black. And the smooth is a single smooth curve I am getting there. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes.
Yes, on the color.
Yes,
Okay.
Color is equal to factor. What did this mean?
The previously what we have taken. Previously that followed by all the, you will see, I will show you that. We have put their an aesthetic like this. The ggplot aesthetic, we have put the color. Now we have changed that color. We have taken that out from there and we have put that aesthetic here in the geom point. So it will just apply only on the point color. It will not apply on the smooth line or the line what we have created. Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
Now, that is the building a visualization. Start with construct the data layer with the basic aesthetics mapping. Second point, I cleared you now practically. Whatever geometry layers you add to this data layer inherits aesthetic mapping from it. Okay, in the basic ggplot. In the other, it will not inherit by. In case of adding multiple geometries, all of them will inherit same mappings from the data layer. Okay, from the data layer, the same mappings it will take from the ggplot. And each geometry layer can have its local aesthetic because we have given the local aesthetic to that geom points. It will not share with the some other geometric layers with other geometric layers. Okay, which are not shared with other geometric layers. So you have seen this practically. Is there any doubt?
no, sir.
Okay. And the benefit of the methodology is what? That you do have a methodology. You can have multiple geometries visualization in a single visualization. You can make visualization which need not have a standard name, yet useful in context of the problem. And we don't have a specific name of some sort of the figures, but in the context of the problem, it is more useful than what you are still making with this all. No need to rely on the specific visualization type, but focus what makes them geometries. So it is very, very good. And this I will explain you with practical. Okay. These all things I will tell you in the practical way later on. So we start with the practical now. So this is the data visualization. We are going to start with practical. First we learn with the R basic, and then we start the ggplot2. I'm just removing this all from here. Whatever I have, I clear it, and I also remove all the graphs which I have created here, and I just show you one. This I will tag. So we start with our basics. We will not use any library in the first phase. We just use the syntax in the pie chart. We start with the pie chart. So I will explain you. Pie chart is not good in the R basic. Okay, but I will tell you about it. The pie chart, the syntax is the pi, that is the function, and the x is the our numeric variable, and then labels, then radius, whatever you want. The default radius may be set over there, but you could choose your own radius of the pie chart. Main is the title name, color, and it is the clockwise or anti-clockwise you want to put that. So this following is the description of the parameters used. I have given x is the vector containing the numeric values used in the pie chart. Labels is used to give the description of the slices. Radius indicates the radius of the circle of the pie chart, value between -1 to +1. And the main is indicate the title of the chart. Color indicates the color palette. And the clockwise, the logical value indicating if the slices are drawn clockwise or anti-clockwise, what you want. So I just run this and I will show you. This is my vector I have created 21, 62, 10, and 53. And these the labels I have used the London, New York, Singapore, and Mumbai. And if I show you, these are these. And I make a pie chart with the two required elements. The not the element, two required attributes: X, numeric variable, and labels. These are the basic. So you see this I have created. Okay. Now I want to add the main title name here, and then color I want to change with a different color palette, that is a rainbow I am using. And the length x is why I am taking the length x. So x is the value. As per the value, this sector is decided, converted in the degree, and as per that I want to fill the color. So you see I am getting this color. I could use the rainbow accent, and I could use the accent also. Accent is not working. Okay, we are very dark 2. I could take the dark 2. I will try to take the dark 2. See whether it is not working also. We are taking the rainbow again. We have some other also. I will explain you how we get there, those later on. So now I am.
Sir, why we take length x?
Length x is the degree. We convert in the pie chart. You see what we do, how we do it. I will show you how we get this. So it is the, if you get the sum of this, how much? 21, 62, 30, and 53. So it is 3, 2, 5, 1, 6, and 5, 6, 6, 12, 14, 146 total. So for the first one, Will 121 divided by 146 into 360 degree. So we get this sector angle. What it? So that's why we use, this is the X we are taking, the length. Okay. So it will.
Length, so but the length of x vector, of x vector is equal to 4.
No, there is a not a length of X vector is 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
This
Yes,
we
sir.
are taking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But the color of the rainbow is the 4 color we are taking. It means.
Yes, sir. 4 color. Yes, sir.
Yes.
4 color of the rainbow. Yes.
4 colors of the rainbow. That is the length function we are using for the how many elements are there.
Yes, sir.
But the value of X, if we consider, so it will take in this way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Color filling.
Yes, got it.
Okay, there are the two things are there with that particular length we are taking. So here you see I am converting with the pi%. This is the object name. You could write anything here, x, y, z, whatever. The round 100 into x into sum of x. X into sum of x into percent. So I will get in the percentage. And I am taking the 1 for the round, the 1 decimal place I will get only. So if I run this, you will see what happened. So then I using the, in the labels, I am using the pi%. Previously I was using the London, New York, this all. And same thing I am using here. So you'll see I am getting instead of that, this percentage. Got it?
Yes, sir.
I could use the legend also, the top left, the London, New York, Singapore, Mumbai. And this the CX is a 0.5 is the size of that legend. And the fill, rainbow length X. Length X is the 4. Okay. So I will get this. I could change this. I could change this 7.7. So I will get a little bit. Okay. CX for the size. If you had to change the size of CX, is the size of the legend, because we are using inside the legend, so it will be related to the size of the legend. Got it?
Yes, sir. But sir, I have a question. If I want the legend box to put another place,
Top left,
any
top.
my desired place, right? So
Okay.
sir, how can we fit it?
So there are the option. I will show you the top left, right, bottom. You will
But
get
sir,
only the
but
this
sir,
side now.
these are some fixed places. Fixed places. But sir, if I want to put this box in my desired place, right?
Yes.
Because sometimes this box will overlap the data. Okay, so that I want to place another.
We have option. I will explain you that thing. We have the graphic parameters. So I will explain you that later on. So you could shift the thing anywhere where you want. We have to give the command and we could get it. Okay. So I will explain you that we could change the even font and everything. So this is in the graphical parameters. I will explain you later on. This will show here. You will see. Here the graphical parameter starts from here. Okay. And we have a very long script. You will see. And here I will explain each and every corner of this. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will show that all thing is here.
Okay, please continue.
So this just I am giving you how to create, but the pie chart we don't produce here. It's better to use the Excel for the pie chart or the ggplot2. Here I am using one 3D pie chart I want to show you. I am using a Plotrix library here, the package, and you will see. I will just show first, then I will show you that the X is the same and the LBL label is the same, which I have run in the previous and there is a function pi3d. Instead of pi, we are using the pi3d is the function of the Poltrix library. And Poltrix, you will see the X and labels is the same. You see these two are the same. So X and the labels, I have taken the LBL here. So I'm using the LBL name. And the explode is 0.5. So if I reduce the explode 0.2, you will see in the figure what happens. What the meaning of explode? What does it do? If I use the 0.1, then is it clear to you?
It is separating.
Separating.
More and more we increase the value of explode.
So we're not going in the deep in the Poltrix. We could particular you want to keep it out, you could keep it out also from that. Sometimes you have seen that sort of graphs.
Sir, here colors always be fixed. Means different.
Colors, these are the default colors I am using. We could use some other colors also. There are so many palettes. And this width we could low, height we could also change. Diameter we could also change. We have so many options. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So we will go in the graphical parameters, and there we will see these all things. The colors I will explain you. The so many palettes are there. Okay. So everything we will see over there. Here just I want to show you how we could create a pie chart, how we could create a bar plot, how we could create a histogram or the box plot. Just we are seeing that command. In the graphical parameters, we will study later on. There are so many parameters. Okay. So the essential parameters or essential attributes we are using here. In the bar plot, you have the data. Then the X label name, whatever you want to write, and the Y label, which is also non-data link main, is the title name, and the names dot arguments dot column. Name dots arguments, the bar names, and the color. So I will show you here. It is my data H, and the bar plot of H. If I create, I will get in this way. So here there is no X label, there is no Y label, there is no title name, there is no names dot argument here. So here it is the 5 you see, or I write the name March, April, May, June, July. So it is the M. I am making another vector which I will put here. And what I am doing, the bar plot again I am taking is only H I have taken the previously. Now the H I am taking the names dot argument M. So the names dot argument will be filled here. January, March, April, May, June, July. And the X label will come here, the month, and the Y label will come here, the revenue, and the color would be green, and the main is the title revenue chart, and the subtitle, if you want to write, you could write, otherwise you don't want to don't take it. And the border is the brown, and I will show you. Got it? Is there any doubt?
Yes, sir. If I want frequency on x-axis and labels are on y-axis, so then
you could do it. You could do it. We have the vertical and the horizontal. We could take it that way. Okay. But in default, you will get
can you identify the color of each men's? How
what?
it can?
Yes, pardon, please.
Can you identify each the color of each men's? If it is possible, maybe you can show me how to differentiate it.
Just a moment. Some noise. There's some difference, some noise from the background, so I'm not understanding what you are telling. If you want to change the color, how can we label frequency and the percentage once the bars? I will explain you this whole thing, Mariam. It is on the graphic parameters. I will explain you where we could use the and where you want to write on the upper side, on the middle side, on the lower side, on the outside. So I will explain this all thing one by one. Okay. And we also use some sort of standard error. I will explain you that all. If you want to know the syntax of any like the bar plot, you want to know what are the syntax there. You just question mark first and then you write the function name. You will get the details in this way. I will show you. Create a bar plot with vertical or horizontal bars. Hai. So height, width is one, space, and this thing is given to you. Okay. So names and names dot argument and null, and in this way you could fill it. The height, either a vector or matrix, the value descending the bars which makes the plot. If height is the vector, the plot consists of the sequence of rectangular bars with heights given in the values in the vector. If you take the width, so especially a single value will no visible. X limit is the specified, the width and the space, amount of space, names dot argument, legend text. Okay. And the besides and the horizontal logical value if false, density, angle, color, border, so many things are there. This will all will learn in the graphical parameters. It is the common mostly for the all sort of graphs. So I'm not explaining this separately one by one. Okay, there are many parameters by which we could do it. Okay. So if I just do this, I want to check this one and the separate sheet. Just run this. We are having the different width. You see here we are taking the 465 and 840 and 37. The width are different, and the height is the C bind 465 and 91, 465 and 91, and 465 into 100 we have taken, then 840 by 200 and 40 into 100 we have taken in this way. That is a percentage wise whatever they have taken. So this is like that. I will explain this all later on. I will we will share the documents also with on the drive on it. We share this the video link and lecture link and the scripts and some PDF of this all along with this. Okay. So we all do share with this with the, but the paid participants who are paying for the certificate and the study material, that is a very nominal amount we are charging for the 10 days program. That's about 2000 rupees for the 10 days. So this is I have written the previous one. I will show you again that one. You will see this I have created. I will show you the everything. Every attribute we will talk about, but later on. But just I am showing you how to create the graph. You see the bar plot having the stack bar chart. So here I am taking the green, red, and yellow, and then the same, and the east, west, and the north regions of the cells. This is the matrix I am taking the values for the matrix. There's a matrix having the 3 by 5, the 15 values are there. And I will run this all one by one and I will show you make a bar plot. So this bar plot I am making and taking this also. So it is the 0.5 I am taking 7. So it is the In this way, I am taking this on the top left region 0.7 fill colors, and the length is the values. I will show you how many. So these are the text. I will explain later on how we will feed the text here. Okay. So just I am showing you how to create a stack plot. So these the colors I have taken. The three stacked are there: east, west, and north. Three regions. As per these three regions, I have chosen the color, three different colors. And then these are the months. You know that it is there. And the values I have taken 2, 3, 9, and these all. Okay. The 15 times. So there are the 3 times. 3 by 5 is the 15. So this is the 2. Okay. Then 9 and 3, 2, 9, 3, and 11. And then 9. You'll see this 9 and this 9 height is same. And then 4, 8, 7, 3, and 12. Then yellow you see 5, 2, 8, 10, and 11. Got it? So because I have taken the by row true, so I will get the matrix like this. I will just show you the matrix. I will show you this. I will show you this. You will see this matrix I have got. As per this matrix, I have stacked it. 2, 9, 3, 11, 9. 2, 9, 3, 11, 9. Then 4, 8, 7, 3, 12. 4, 8, 7, 3, 12. Then 5, 2, 8, 10, 11. 5, 2, 8, 10, 11. Here I have done in this way, but in the data set we get already the things over there, and it get the summarize and do the stack bar plot. Okay. Now we talk about the box plot. And the box plot I will make for the mileage and the cylinder. Mileage is my numeric and the cylinder is a categorical. You know that there are the 4, 6, and the 8 cylinders. The empty car, the X label, Y label, color, and I just run this.
Sir, what is the meaning of this sign? Similar.
Tilde. Tilde. It is the tilde.
Sir, when it is used?
It is used when we are using one categorical and the one that variable. Some functions they are using the this sort of box plot. Basically, the box plot is created for the one variable with its numeric variable. When we have the categorical, then we use the tilde. So it will bifurcate it here, here, and here in this way. This cylinder. So it will make the mileage with cylinder, number of the 4 cylinder, then mileage of this and the mileage of this. Okay.
Sir, generally I saw in many places this tilde sign it is used.
We
But,
use in the regression analysis also for the dependent and the independent way.
Yes,
When we describe the dependent and the independent variable, so the dependent variable we put before the tilde and the independent variable put after the tilde sign.
Okay, sir.
That we use in that way. So understand this thing? The same pattern we are using here in the box plot. So we are using the tilde here. Okay. If I just, if I don't put this, you see what happens. I run this. Mileage. I have taken the mileage. It should work, but it is not working. The non-numeric or binary operator. Why it is telling this?
So maybe because of XLab. Because of XLab, maybe.
No. I just read the box plot. Just a moment.
Yes, sir.
If I write the x, so then I see what happens. It's not giving me that way. It should work. Why it is not working? Just want to see that. Why it is not working. Oh. Mhm. Everything is okay. Okay. What I have to do? I know that. Getting it. Okay. So the single I am taking, I have to write the data name, dollar, then that. If I am taking the dependent in one category in the one numeric, then I have to use the tilde. Okay. Okay. So this is when I use these two, one categorical and the one numeric. Then I will use the data empty class later on. So there is a different way, and I think it's time is going to over, and tomorrow we see some more functions in this, and we try to finish the R basics by tomorrow. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and we'll finish this. I will show you all the parameters, the graphic parameters over there, how to write the things, and how to change the size and the axis, and the axis size, the number, everything we'll see. So I think the Mr. Mukesh is there or not. Yeah. Mr. Mukesh, are you there, sir?
1 second, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we done for today's workshop, right, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I just request all the participants who have paid for the workshop, please make sure that you fill the certificate form. Because if you have done the payment and if you not fill the certificate form, we will not know that you have in a paid participant, and we will not able to share the study material and video link of this workshop. Right. So make sure that you fill the certificate form so we can share you the appropriate stuff to you. And anyone has any concern regarding payments or payment link, how to do that, feel free to ask. So you have our email ID, phone number. In Pakistan, PayPal is not working here. There is a lots of people, that who is already participated from Pakistan. So they routed some payment from some friends from Dubai or somewhere. They are able to pay the payments. So if you have some friends anywhere around nearby, you can try to send the payment. Okay, I had attended R1 workshop, but it is a bit difficult to pay if you from Ethiopia. Please, could you help me to sharing material of workshop? Uh, from Ethiopia, we'll try to get back to you on the payment stuff. We'll let you know. Can I have some simple R program that you are doing now? My email address is this. Okay. Any other questions? You can type, mail us, WhatsApp us. We are there to support you. So let's connect tomorrow again. All of you. See you tomorrow. Have a nice evening. WhatsApp number. WhatsApp number is just a second. It's a +91 900955503. I just type it for you. You can contact me there. For everyone, I share this. All right. So let's connect tomorrow back. 7 o'clock we meet, 7:10, all of you. I think, sir, everybody must be hungry now. No sounds are coming.
Okay,
So
sir.
they are hungry, I believe.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks, everyone. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.